Hi everyone, I am out with Mr. Rook. I just swung by the vet to pick up Nellie and Durian's food, and now it's Rook's turn. I wanted to get him out. I was hoping we might have enough for a sniff spot for him so he could off leash, but unfortunately we blew through all our money super fast as usual. So that's okay, but this trail was near the clinic and I thought we'd check it out. It looks like a very long straight path, which honestly is good for my energy levels right now. And he's never been here before, so it's all new for him and he gets to check it out. I've been posting him a lot lately. He's really eager to find his forever home. He's, like most shepherds, they get really attached to their people, and for him right now, he doesn't really have a social group because his dog friends have been adopted, and so he's feeling that he's not, somebody's one and only, or somebody's like one of two kind of thing. So I would really like to find him his home. I'm just going to pause as we, or he's going to just stop completely while these cyclists go by. One sec. Wait. As you can see, the pea is much more interesting than the cyclist that just passed us. But yeah, so he is a handful, but he's a good kind of handful. He's a lot of fun. He loves to train and work. He's really mad that I completely forgot to refill my treat pouch before coming. I'm like, oh look, I have dust. He's like, what the? Very disappointed in me, he says. But he he says he'll forgive me if we get a good long walk in, so I'm probably in for several kilometers. He would love someone that walks faster than I do. Build him up and he'd be a great running or bike drawing partner. He has had some reactivity and stranger danger issues. When he came, they were really severe. Now he's honestly a really good boy. You'll still see them, like if he's crated in the van and a stranger walks too close. You'll get the big loud defensive barks. Same for a dog he doesn't know, but he is actually very neutral out and about, as you saw with those cyclists. And he's doing really good at SOAR, working with the girls. I still am always present, but he's honestly doing really awesome. I'm very happy with his progress, and he's just a shepherd. A shepherd that has occasional big feelings, but has learned to manage them pretty well. So he unfortunately has not attracted a lot of attention outside of his aesthetics. He is a beautiful black boy, and he certainly takes some very handsome photos, but once people either actually read his profile or I actually talk to them and say, hey, this is the type of home he's looking for, and we just haven't had anybody that he just stepped and killed that caterpillar. Don't watch that part. So he hasn't had any serious applications that way, unfortunately. And I know people look at the medical aspect and potentially get scared off, and I would really encourage you not to be scared off by that. He does have one hip that needs replacing. He was symptomatic at one time. We did pain meds, physio, and he did really well. And then Dr. John wanted to see him off the pain meds, and hind leg wise, he hasn't had any symptoms return. And then for his elbows, again, he's been symptomatic. Did the same thing, and he's had a couple of very slight lameness episodes. Let's go. but he's still off of pain meds, just doing physio exercises. And he's so comfortable at this point that I'm really hoping he's going to find his forever home, because it's going to be a long time recovery and rehab. I want to get him settled somewhere first, since it's not urgent. He's not symptomatic at this time, and he's comfortable. I want to get him transitioned and with his people, so that then, once everything's set and done, he can have the surgery in the comfort of his new home, because otherwise it's just really going to delay him being able to move home. Moving him home in the middle of recovery is not ideal, especially for a dog like him. Certainly if he becomes symptomatic before we find a home, then we deal with that at that time. But his hip replacement and his elbow surgery is all covered with his adoption. So, please don't let that deter you from considering him for your home, because he really is an awesome boy. And I'm going to make sure that everything he needs is done. So he's not a huge boy. Everybody thinks he looks really big. He's mid-70s. I keep him lean, of course, because of his hip and elbows, but he's not a big boy. He definitely has a presence, though, and an intense stare. So he does need somebody who's been around the block a little bit with shepherds, and I don't mean you had a shepherd that was really a golden retriever with pointy ears, like you've had a shepherd before, and you're going to work him. Like he's a dog that needs a job. You don't have to be a ribbon chaser or want to compete like professionally, but he needs someone that's going to work him every day, have fun with him every day, get him out, do things, give him something new to learn. Otherwise, he's just going to go crazy and drive you crazy, and you'll be like, Liz, he just ate a hole in my wall, that kind of thing. So he's got tons of energy. He's ready to go. He's 2 years old. Been in the rescue for, are you 2? Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I feel like he just turned 2. But check his profile. His birth date's there. He's been in the rescue since he was 7 months, I believe. And, these young dogs need to stop growing up in rescue. I love them all, but I love them more to find their forever homes. So, yeah, he can go to a home with other well-matched dogs. He gets along with pretty much most females and certain males, so depending on personality. But he's not specifically looking for dog friends. He's really looking for a human partner. So a dog that isn't going to be overly pestery in his face, understands boundaries, will be fine. He really liked North. He's been going out with Nellie, and they do fine together, but they're not really friends. They just kind of do their own thing, which is fine. Cats, he should be fine with training. He hasn't lived with cats, but based on his personality and biteability, as long as you put the work in, there's no reason he can't live with cats. But that's not a 24-hour thing. People like to, like, oh, he chased the cat. And I'm like, well, he's only been there one night. Like, what the hell? Why is he even have the ability to chase a cat? Like, too much freedom, way too fast. But yeah, proper training, he should be able to live with cats. And kids, it just depends on their experience. If you manage your house well, normal working dog type lifestyle, I'm happy to place him with kids. But if it's a rambunctious family with not too many boundaries and they're going to be clambering all over him, then no, he's not going to do well in that type of environment. What else can I tell them about you? He's a huge water lover. There were some ponds off the side of the trail that we just passed, and he was like, can I drag you down there? But unfortunately they were fenced off, so it was a definite, sorry buddy, you can't go swim there. But he loves the water, loves retrieving, loves his ball. He loves to play. He's very confident, environmental wise. Showing him new things, getting him to climb up on stuff, all that kind of stuff. He's really, really good. Travels in the car great. He's got that scary dog privilege. If you want, a dog that's going to bark if somebody knocks at the door and sound like, a force to be reckoned with, that's him. And certainly Black Shepherd walking at night, he has that scary dog privilege there too. I'm certainly not recommending him as any type of protection dog, but if you're just looking for the intimidation factor, he's got it. He could do most sports, and he'd love to try, depending on how he's doing post-surgery with his elbows, what type of impact stuff he could do. He might not be a professional agility dog or anything that's going to land hard on those elbows consistently. Once his hip's done and healed, then there's no restrictions that way. It'll just be potential elbow restrictions once they get in there and see exactly what they're dealing with. But for general purpose stuff, backyard stuff, any type of scent stuff, tracking, I'm sure dock diving would be fine. There's so many things, that you can do with him. He's very, very, very versatile, and he needs to stop living with me. He needs to find his own person. So if you would like to have this gorgeous, handsome Black Shepherd in your life, then please, please, please get an app in. Oh, I think we might be about to poop. He would love to find a family to start adventuring the summer with. As much as he loves me, he wants someone that isn't sharing, or he isn't sharing with a bunch of other dogs. So please help me get him out of rescue and into a forever home. And yes, we didn't poop. We're gonna wait. Can you sit? Thank you. Okay, let's go. Because we got a cyclist coming up behind. Jeez, I'm tripping. All right, wait. Hello. That was a great bit of footage there as I tripped over my own feet trying to get around him. Again, more cyclists. As you can see, he's not blowing up, reactive, trying to chase them. He's just a little interested and curious. Oh, there's a whole bunch more cyclists. Oh my goodness. No, Rook. Come over here. One sec. Sit. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It is weight. Lots of cyclists happen here. Good boy being good boy. There's a few more coming, so I'm just going to wait here. But anyway, please adopt my handsome Black Shepherd. Can you look at the camera? Yes, look at that face. Okay. Thank you, everyone.